Hey Isaiah, kind of building off of what Travis just asked Marvin on a more humorous note, I was wondering if you had anything to elaborate on in regards to like Twitter and like a certain emoji, just because I know you personally also tweeted one out. So
Yeah.
just wondering if you could tell us the joke there.
I don't really know anything about it. I kind of just did it because everybody else was doing it. So yeah, that's all I really got on that situation.
Any thoughts on what it was originally about, or
I
no?
think it was about us playing Ohio State, but that obviously didn't happen. So
All right, and then on an unrelated note, what are your expectations for yourself and the running game this Saturday?
um, just being consistent like we have been all season. Just coming out today and being focused on practice, and I feel like we'll be fine on Saturdays.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, let's go to Zach Taylor from WTAW and then Tyler Shaw.
Yeah, Isaiah. With that being said, I mean, do you wish you guys could have played Ohio State last weekend?
Um, I'm. It would have been a great game. They're a really good team. I don't know if it really would have happened, but I wish we would have played Ole Miss this weekend actually. So
Yeah, it's fun to talk about,
yeah.
anyways. As you guys move forward, with your game, this has been a long, drawn-out season. I mean, going back to spring practice and obviously the delays and the postponements. So, how have you made sure that you've stayed fresh and that you're ready to go at the end of the year?
Uh, just uh, just can you say the question again? I'm sorry.
So it's been a long season. I know that you've had a lot of breaks in between, but the fact that you've had to play in practice for so many weeks on
Yeah.
end, how have you made sure that your legs and your body has stayed fresh?
Just treatment, a lot of treatment. In the getting in the ice tub for me really has helped. I feel like practice has really helped us though a lot. We have gotten more practice time and more time to evaluate our opponents and just get a better game plan. So I feel like it really has helped us and it's gave us time to heal up throughout the season. So
Thanks.
Let's go to Tyler Shaw and then Chip Howard.
Isaiah, is there any difference when you go and play on the road? And if so, what do you think this is going to be like, this week at Tennessee, a place that you guys have, never been to before?
it's very different playing on the road. You're in a hostile environment. Nobody's cheering for you, so you got to bring your own energy. We just got to play together and be composed uh, and play football in the best way we can each and every play. So
And I know you would have rather played Ole Miss this past week, but the fact that you again had another, I guess, week off, do you feel like you guys are more prepared to finish the season strong on Saturday?
yeah, we are really more prepared. Coach Fisher has been really emphasizing on finishing. So I feel like the whole team is really focused on this game, and we're really pumped and ready to play. So.
All right, let's go to Chip Howard from Sports Talk and then Brent.
Isaiah, going back to road trips, how different have the stadiums been than when you were there a year ago and they were full?
Yeah.
How much difference do you think that's made?
Um, it made a. I don't really know if it's made a lot of difference, but it used to be louder. That's for sure. More fans. It kind of got you more hyped for the game. But it's still football, and you still gotta go out there and play. So I don't think it's really affected us.
Sometimes on the road, if the home team makes a good play or if
Yeah.
there's a turnover or something, you can feel the momentum kind of shift in the stadium. Has that been different this year with fewer people in the stands?
Actually, no, it really hasn't. I feel like every game we went to, the fans for the other opponents have really came out and showed their support for their team. So I feel like it was really loud in all our away games. Pretty.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Next up is Brent Zwerman from the Houston Chronicle and then Owen Buchanan.
Isaiah, with information right at y'all's fingertips all the time, but you're still in the regular season, how do y'all go about ignoring any college football playoff chatter or anything like that along those lines since you're still in the regular season as well?
We just worry about practice today. Coach Fisher told us not to worry about that. That's just all noise, and that's all the clutter, and we're really knocking out the clutter and just focusing on us as a team and just keep playing every week.
I asked this question last week, but I'll ask it for you. Some of the guys have said that practices are more intense, harder than games. At games, you almost look forward to games to get away from practices. Would that be accurate to say, and how so?
Yeah, the practice is really harder than the games. Coach Fisher really has an up-tempo practice, so you're always running, you're always doing something. You're never walking on the field. So, yeah, the games really just it's kind of like um, it's kind of like a off day, but um, I'm sorry.
No, I got you.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Easier than
Yeah.
practices.
Yes,
Sure.
sir.
Thank you, Isaiah.
All right, let's go to Olin Buchanan from Texags, and then Justin.
Isaiah, did the did the LSU beating Florida get y'all's attention because y'all are playing also a team that everybody would expect y'all to beat, or did y'all even need a reminder that you have to be careful?
Yeah, that really showed us that you can get beat by anybody any week. So our focus has to go up, and I know Tennessee is going to be very hyped to play us, and so are we. So we just got to go out there and play our hardest, and we can't let up at all.
And one more thing for you. So is that 1,000-yard mark and trying to get there, is that and maybe possibly even leading the SEC in rushing, is that something that's important to you, or is it something you don't even think about at all?
I try not to think about it, but it would be a good accomplishment for me. That's what I tried to do. So I feel like I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna just try to play, but I say that now, but in the game, I'm gonna be trying to get to 1,000. So.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, we got a couple more questions. We'll go to Justin Wooder from KAGS, and then wrap up with Travis Brown.
Hey, Isaiah, a lot of the questions today have been about, what's the biggest difference on the O-line. So I just kind of ask it to you. What's the biggest difference in your game this year as a sophomore, bud?
I feel like the game really just slowed down for me. I feel like I'm very more confident. My O-line is really good this year. They really been doing their job. Thankful for those guys. So I feel like it's just a combination of us maturing and us just knowing our assignments and us executing every play. So I feel like we've really just matured a lot this year. So.
And a quick follow-up, if I could. What's it like when the running game is going so good, like it was against Auburn? Mm-hmm. Is Jimbo just saying, I'm going to keep feeding you until they can stop it? Is that his mentality? And not just you, but obviously a chain is doing his thing and an ice gets back there, and obviously when he's on the slot. But is that kind of Jimbo's mentality? Like, we're going to run it until they stop it?
Yeah, that is his mentality, and that's our mentality too. I feel like when we get the run game going, we're pretty hard to stop because then we can hit you with the pass. So we are all around good team, but when our run game is going, we're pretty hard to stop.
All right, we'll wrap it up with Travis Brown from the Eagle.
Yeah, Isaiah, I know we were talking about the offensive line there. What are you seeing in their improvement helps open stuff up, and how important has Kenyon Green's development been to making all that happen on the offensive line?
Kenyon has really matured. He's really been there since day one. He's been starting since the first game, so he's had a lot of experience. I feel like experience has really helped him, and I feel like experience has helped our line. A lot of those guys have played in a lot of the games, and I feel like those guys their confidence is sky high, and they're ready to play, and they come to work every day. They don't take no days off, so they're all deserving of what they're getting this year, and we're just going to keep going.
With the making all the issues that caused y'all over the off season, is it a little bit of a surprise to you that they've been able to make these huge strides without having spring ball, without having a normal summer workout period?
No, not really, because I've seen the work those guys put in every day. So it wasn't no surprise. I was just really happy that those guys got rewarded for their hard work, and I'm grateful for them.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right, that's all the questions we have for you, Isaiah. Thank you.
Thank you.